What's up, y'all? I am just taking a morning walk before I do my trading session today, which I usually don't do. Usually I just wake up, I roll over, look at the market, do a call out, hit a sniper entry, or we hit a stop loss. But today I just decided I would take a walk. I feel like I have a lot on my mind that I'm processing, and it doesn't feel like I have like a clear head space to even trade with right now. So I figured I'd just kind of like vent about some things. Don't know if this will be a personal video or this will be a YouTube video, but either way, I'm just gonna record it. Feels like lately I've been having a like burnout moment. Lately I've been feeling like I have a lot going on, overwhelming type of thing, doing a bunch of calls, going a bunch of places, talking to a lot of people, going to different events, trying to find the balance in life. And for me, it's been very hectic these past couple months just because of the business growth, of the mentorships, of the, like I said, networking events, me trying to balance working out, me trying to balance the goals and the other things that I want to do, the setbacks that I've had with business funding or wanting to get into real estate, like all of that, you know. And it's kind of played a role into my mentality of being like, okay, I really want to do these things. I want to be better here and there, but at the same time, I'm not where I want to be at, you know? And sometimes that can be overwhelming, especially when I'm really trying to do certain things, you know, this year. Try to make it the year of change, I should say. I keep feeling like, feels like a spider was on my shoulder. Yeah, real quick, look at this car. It looks like that car from Cars that was like mentoring Lightning McQueen or something. I don't know. Looks like it just a little bit. Anyway, I don't know, man. Trying to figure it out. And I think that when I come to these moments, when I know that I've been doing so much and being burnt out, is, you know, is that I just need to take a break. And I've kind of learned over time that breaks aren't like a negative thing. They aren't a negative thing to have, you know, especially with my mentality of like, all right, yeah, you're tired, whatever, go get after it, you know. There's no problem with taking that little pause to be like, all right, let me take this weekend off. Let me just reset my mentality, like, you know, take just a day off. Even if it's just a day, it doesn't have to be like 3 days for the whole weekend, but just something to where it's like, you're able to like, just take that moment to give back to yourself. Because what I've realized is that the moment that I'm like, you know what, let me just like spend time watching a movie, or let me spend time like doing something that I actually want to do that doesn't really require much effort, that's where my like rebuild of, I wouldn't say habits, but like my battery kind of recharges. You know, it's kind of like going to sleep for me, where it's like, okay, I'm in a place where I want to do this thing. I want to just sit back and watch Spider-Man today. And that's not gonna require much effort. It might require some like mental capacity, because I know that like in the back of my head, I'm like, you could be doing this. You probably need to be doing blank, blank, blank. But it's also just like telling me, okay, you're probably doing a lot. And the way that I operate, the way that I think is like, you need to be doing more. And I know I'm not the only person that does this, especially if they're like a go-getter, goal setter type of person. So, you know, I have given myself permission to accept that taking a break or taking a pause is okay. That being in a place where I consistently want to be better does require me to take a little break here and there so I can perform to the max. It's kind of like having off seasons, or even just seasons in football or whatever. You know, you find yourself being in a place where you can consistently like keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep playing game after game, practice after practice. But eventually there's an off season. Now off season is where you kind of have to train yourself to be prepared for anything. You know what I'm saying? To be prepared, and like, I don't know, it's just a lot. So I'm just trying to figure out what that step really looks like for me to do my hard reset and really putting myself in position where I'm not overworking myself, but also not being overly productive to where I can give 100% effort or time to what really matters. So if you feel like you're in a place where you're kind of like, I'm being overly worked or I just need to reset, I would definitely recommend putting yourself in a position to actually enjoy the reset. Do something that you don't normally do, but you know that you would do. So like for me, this weekend, I'm taking a trip to LA. I've never been to LA, but I'm just taking a day trip just to get out, just to explore, just for the day. Probably gonna be making a vlog about it, so eventually that'll be posted. But it's something I'm not used to and something I haven't done before, but it's gonna be a good escape. And so like for me, I'm trying to find out different ways where I can still be able to be productive, but also do things that I enjoy. And with me doing that, it's really put me in a place where I'm like, I can be able to still do content or do whatever it is that I want to do while trying to live life and enjoy it at the same time. And I think that's where a lot of people end up like not mixing the two, because people just do things for the work, but they don't really enjoy it. But I think that if you came to a point where you're like, okay, I can still do my work, I can still do my job and still enjoy it while I live life, that's where people end up finding the balance. So, you know, I'm trying to figure it out, just trying to figure it out, man. Just trying to figure it out day by day, doing what I can, you know what I'm saying? Being an impact to people, helping people with their growth overall, with finances and mentality and the way that they operate, but also trying to make sure that, you know, I'm being a good steward to what God has for me. And trying to remain faithful and talking to God about things that are on my mind, things that I'm processing, things that I'm trying to work through, you know, all that type of stuff, man. So if you feel like you're in a place where you're trying to figure out the balance, figure out doing something that you like, but also figure out doing something that you know can actually keep you productive and put you in a position where you can actually do both. That way you don't feel so burnt out, because the burnt out feeling primarily comes from overly working with not enough pleasure. That's really all I got for you on this video. If I end up posting this video, hopefully y'all like it. I know it's kind of all over the place, had a lot of pauses. So if you stuck it through this long, I appreciate you watching. But that being said, y'all, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. I'm gone.